Hey, what's up, guys? Sam here, Contagious Collection. Back with another collection video. I've been looking forward to doing this for a very long time, and I wanted to do this a lot earlier, but I kept finding PSP games, especially in the wild, and then I also picked up some games online for great prices. Yeah, so here is my PSP collection, 40 plus games. I love this handheld. It's basically like a PS2 in your hands. Portable. So yeah, I'm gonna get into this. As always, hope you guys enjoy the video. Yeah. Before I start, also, again, especially for new collectors or anyone that even doesn't know about it, PSP, guys, is a region-free handheld. So you could play PAL territory and Japanese games on your US handheld. Now, I don't know about if it's the same way in Japan and Europe. I don't know about that. I'm sure it might be, it should be. I don't know exactly, so I can't say for sure. But I know for these you can, because I do have a few Japanese games, and I play them on my PSP. So it's really cool because your library pretty much expands when it comes to that. So I'm gonna get right into it. Like I said, hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get started. This is my cool little case right here with the black and gray. Has a little bit, I guess that's vinyl or leather. This is kind of like I'm not sure the exact name of this material, but it's like anyway. Well, and there comes out the PSP. The charger's in the back. It has zippers for, I guess, things. You could put the PSP in there like that. It holds it. Yeah, I put the charger in the back in there. And this is my PSP right here. Overall, it's in decent condition. A lot better than the one I had before. The one I had before was giving problems. I'm not sure if it was from the battery. So basically, this part was like expanded and the cover wouldn't like stay in place. I think the cover was broken too. And I ended up getting this from the flea market with like a few games and for like a really good deal. And this is just the back. I mean, it has some scratches, but I love that shiny metallic silver. So yeah. So as I was saying, the one I had before, the PSP, was giving problems, and every time I would play, it would like automatically go into like, do you want to quit the game? And then I would always have to like press back, and it was just like getting frustrating. And I was looking out for a new one, and I'm glad I did. And then I flipped the old one as parts, so that was good. I mean, it powered up, it played, but it was giving problems, and I just got tired of it. Anyway, I'm going to start off with the games. I got a few Japanese games as well. This one is a Princess Crown Atlas title. I believe this is a part of the Odin Sphere series. As far as console-wise, I know that this is on the Japanese Sega Saturn. I wanted to get that for the Sega Saturn. I do have a Japanese Saturn, but this was a lot cheaper option. I mean, instead of paying like 60 or 60 plus dollars, I paid like less than 20, and I got this. And I think it was like 20 or less than 20. So it's a really fun game. I'm gonna see if that's gonna focus. Yeah, as you can see right there, the beautiful graphics, side-scrolling. Excuse me, side-scrolling action. I think it might have RPG elements. I'm not too entirely sure, but yeah. Very fun game. Definitely recommend it. Pick it up if you guys see that. And next game is All Kamen Rider Generation 2. Another excellent game. Side-scrolling beat 'em up game. Got this for a really good price too. The manual is missing, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a really fun game. Basically, I believe all these characters should be playable. There's like a whole bunch of characters you could pick through. So when you start the game, you start off as picking two players, two characters. One is the playable character, and the second one is basically your sidekick. So he like kind of helps you out to fight your enemies and stuff like that. And yeah, it's really cool. Very fun beat 'em up game. Next one is another Japanese title, which is Bleach Carnival, I believe this is called. There is a part 2. I am looking out for this. And I do my homework, guys. I mean, as far as I know, there are a lot of English patches and you could download and all that stuff. I'm not into that, or I don't really know how to do that. Where, I mean, you know, everything, the story is like in like Japanese, but as long as it's playable, like if it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up or a platformer or a fighter like a Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter style game, I'm all up for it. You know. Yeah, this is a side-scrolling. I believe this has RPG elements too, because as far as I remember, I played a little bit of it. Very fun, side-scrolling. As you can, yeah, let's see if that's gonna focus. It's kind of like that. The levels were beautiful graphics as well. And I guess those are all the characters. I don't know if those are playable characters or not. But yeah, really fun game. Also recommend this too. There is a part 2, like I said, of that. And I'm looking out for that. And hold on one second, guys. Hold on. I forgot to show these, man. I was supposed to show these first. These are the loose games. Still looking out for the case and manuals for these. Medieval Resurrection. And I also got Platypus, which is a shooter, a shmup, I believe. Got this for like $3 from the flea market. So that was cool. Okay, now let's get into the rest of the games. I also got Megaman Hunter X. Beautiful game. Very fun. Definitely recommend it. I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit because I got a lot more to show. I don't want this video to be way too long. But then again, I like making the long videos. But yeah. God of War Ghost of Sparta. I believe this was, at first, I don't know, I think it was ported to the PS3 and maybe to the newer generation consoles. But as far as I know, it was first on the PSP. This wasn't like on the PS2 or anything like that. God of War Ghost of Sparta. What can I say? I mean, these are just action-packed, badass games. Love Kratos. He's like not just one of my favorite games, like one of my favorite characters. As like a video game character. Next one is God of War Chains of Olympus. And I believe this is I don't know. I think this is a PAL one. I'm not entirely sure. But I picked this up from the flea market a while back. It was brand new, still sealed. And I didn't think it was an import, but then I realized that it was because the packet said 2. And at the time, I didn't know that the PSP was region free. So I popped it in, and it ended up working, which was great. Another great game, by the way, Chains of Olympus. Oh, this one is still sealed. 300. This is still brand new. I haven't got around to play it. This is just a fabulous movie masterpiece. And I was talking about this with a YouTuber. He goes by the name of Immortal Ermac94. And I gave him a shout out in my previous video game pickups as well. And he picked up a replica sword of the Spartan sword and the sword of Achilles, which there is also a movie which is called Troy, and Brad Pitt plays as Achilles. That is also a phenomenal movie. And yeah, man, I hope this is a good game. I have checked out a little bit of the gameplay. So whenever it comes time, like if I want to play it, like I said, it is still brand new. I will give it a play for sure. I hope it's fun. Next one, I can't recommend this game enough. Castlevania, the Dracula X Chronicles. Freaking fantastic game, man. Beautiful game. I believe you could unlock a game, or is it 2 games? I'm not entirely sure. I picked this up from the flea a while back, I think for like $10. Even though I'm looking out for the black label. If I do, I'll upgrade that. And Rondo of Blood, yeah, as you can see, is right there. Together at Last, Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. Yeah, so I believe this is 3 games in one. You get to unlock the other 2. So it's just a badass game, man. And you get like 2 or 3 games. I think it should be 3, if I'm not mistaken. Just love the Castlevania games, man. Really fun. Oh, this is another good one, guys. Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins. Oh my god. Like, this game, the graphics on this, the gameplay, it's just freaking beautiful, dude. Just amazing. And I got a heck of a deal. Some guy was getting rid of his collection. Got it off eBay, I think for like $20 or a little more. I'm not too sure. But just look at the graphics on this and the weapons. And it is just so fun. A beautiful game. If you guys find this, man, if you're into the Ghosts and Goblins type games, Ghouls and Ghosts or whatever it is, because different consoles, different systems had different names for them. Just a beautiful game. Very fun. Another really fun one is Death Junior, a Konami title. This is, I believe, a 3D action platformer style game. There is a part 2 as well, which I will be picking up soon. I am looking out for it. I believe, yeah, this is complete with the manual. Haven't got around to play it yet, but I will for sure. Yeah, I've checked out the gameplay. It looks like a really fun game. And there is a part 2 for that as well. Next one is Guilty Gear Judgment. Now, for everyone, as you know, Guilty Gear is basically a 2D fighter. Like a Street Fighter Mortal Kombat style. I'm not comparing it exactly to those. But I'm just saying Guilty Gear is usually that style of game where it's just a one-on-one fighter. But this game, guys, is a 2D, as you can see. Get your fight on with 2 unbelievable 2D games in one. Action-packed brawler. Oh yeah, so there's 2 games in this. I forgot. Now, one is a side-scrolling beat-em-up game, and the other one is a fighter, which is Guilty Gear X2 right there as it shows. I completely forgot about that. So there's I mean, look at this. You get like 2 games in one, and then there's a lot of different games that there are like usually 2 games in it, or that's just awesome. I love that. Definitely, if you're into beat 'em ups and fighters, definitely pick that up. Very fun game. Beautiful graphics. Oh, these games just keep falling over. Okay, next one I'm going to show. I got two box games. This is one of them. E7. I mean, what can I say, man? Just these games are freaking awesome. No question about it. Really fun stuff. I am actually going to open this up. It's not in the best condition, the box. And I did get the box off of eBay a while back. And I had the game with the case and the manual. Let me open this up real quick to show you guys. So I had this at first, which I also got online for a really good price. Now these things are just going up in price, and they will, because I don't know. They're really fun games, and they are sought after. There we go. That's in there. So I think I got that around 15 or 20 bucks. And the box afterwards, I was looking, and I picked up. I think I got this for like $17 or $18. Something like that, just to complete it, or just to have a box game, which is really cool, and I love to collect these stuff. Let me see what else is in there. That's pretty much it. Now, looking at the back, I believe the art book is not in here, so this is technically not complete, but I gotta look out for that. But it did come with the box nonetheless. Also came with the musical soundtrack, I believe. Yeah, this should be the soundtrack. Musical selections, as you can see. I want to see the. That's in nice condition. So that's the music CD, and the back is also missing. I don't know if it should have a back. I don't know. But yeah, that. And it also comes with, I believe it's the map. Oversized cloth world map, yeah. So I'm going to open this up really quick just to show the details. And how cool it looks. It's kind of difficult to do this with one hand, and I have one hand on my phone, the camera. Just to, yeah, get an idea, guys. It's just a cloth map. It just makes it feel so much more realistic, man. That's why I love collecting these. And this is a premium edition, which is really cool. And the back has, like, it's all white and just a beautiful the way it's done. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside for now. Show the rest of the games. Okay, put that there. All right. Okay. Next one is Prinny. Can I Really Be the Hero? This is another awesome platformer, really fun. Has just laugh out loud humor, and they keep calling each other like dude, and I believe it's voice acted too when it comes to like the cutscenes. And there's like this penguin, but dude, I believe from what I remember, it's spelled like D-O-O-D instead of D-U-D-E. Like, hey, dude, and it's just freaking funny, man. Very fun game, though. There is also a part 2 of this. Definitely worth it. Pick it up if you guys come across that. Really fun game. Another good one, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. From what I remember, I think this is action RPG. I believe. Another really fun game. I played a little bit of it. Really fun game. Good stuff. Oh man, I absolutely adore the Kingdom Hearts games. And this is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Another just amazing action RPG, and I love action RPG games. They're just so fun, and I got this for a really good deal back in the day. It's in like amazing condition. I remember this. It was listed like at like new, like it wasn't even played. Basically, the shrink wrap, the plastic was just cut open, and I think I got this for like $10 or $12 back in the day, a while back, and it was just like packaged really nicely inside a box with like bubble wrap, and yeah, really fun game. Definitely recommend that as well. If you guys come across that, do pick it up. Now the next one is Lord of Arcana. This one is still sealed, so again, if I have the time and come across it to play it, I'll definitely open it up. I believe this is another RPG style game, or it should be. Oh yeah. I've checked the gameplay, seemed fun. Oh man, another great one, guys. I think this is a part of the Parasite Eve series, but this is totally different than the first two. And this is called The Third Birthday. Complete. It's in really nice condition overall. Got this for, again, like a really good deal. This is basically a third-person shooter. Amazing game. Very fun. I could say that's like one of my favorite games in the PSP collection that I have. Next one, I got this for a really good price too. I think I paid like $23 free shipping. It's still brand new. It's called Mimana ER Chronicle, still new, sealed, and comes with a soundtrack CD, as it says, included. So the bottom has a little bit of tear, but I don't care about that. It's a little dinged up here. Like I said, eventually, even all these sealed games that I have, I'm gonna come across it. If I want to, when, not if, actually, when it comes time and I play them, I will definitely open it up to play it. So I think this is also an RPG. Again, I've checked out the gameplay on it, and pretty fun stuff. Okay. Oh man, another sealed one. Ren Goku 2, The Stairway to Heaven. I believe I got this with another game. Oh, I got this with, yeah, now I remember. I got this with 300 the game and the PSP. It came with like a few other accessories as well, like car chargers, and brand new. They were all sealed. Yeah, for like $40, everything together. I think that was a great deal for the PSP alone. The 40s is well worth it. So I picked this up, Ren Goku, The Stairway to Heaven. I believe this is some kind of a action adventure game. I'm not too sure. Again, it's sealed, but yeah, I will play it one day. Untold Legends, Brotherhood of the Blade. I believe this is a dungeon crawler RPG-ish style game. There is also a part 2 for this, which I'm looking out for. And I love my dungeon crawler games, just to see. Okay, that is complete as well. That's the manual. Next one is Dungeon Siege. Or Siege. I think it's Siege. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Throne of Agony. It's in there. I think, yeah, this, hold on. The graphics are among the best on the PSP. Campaign. I think this is like a dungeon crawler, like a Diablo style type game. That should be fun to play as well. Next one is TMNT. I can tell this one the manual's missing because it feels light. You know. Yeah, haven't played this yet. Should be a fun game as well. Call of Duty Roads to Victory. That one is complete. Have not played this yet, but I have played first-person shooters, and I got to say, first-person shooters on a handheld are really fun too, man. Really fun to play. Medal of Honor Heroes 2. Is that complete? Sure is. Another first-person shooter. That's really cool. Next game. SOCOM U.S. Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo. SOCOM games are really fun. And these are, this is the PSP version. So that's cool. Next one. Oh, this is part 2. SOCOM U.S. Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo 2. I believe there's 3 or 4 on the PS2. As far as I know, I think there is 3, and I think there is a 4th one. I'm not sure if it's from the same series. It should be, but yeah. Anyway, that's that. Next one is Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. I believe this is... Oh, I thought that this is going to be a first person. No, it's a third person shooter, seems like. Okay. Come on, get out here. Games keep falling down. Oh, next one is Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. So these were really cool, man. The PSP has a bunch of what do you say it? Exclusives, and yeah. So that's really cool. I like the Metal Gear games. Those are also fun. Next one is Syphon Filter Dark Mirror. I remember having a PS1 when I was like in my teens as a kid. I would call it Syphon Filter, but I guess it's Syphon Filter. Sometimes I still do call it Syphon Filter, whatever. The Dark Mirror, I think this was also ported to the PS2. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, that's still brand new, still sealed. Resistance Retribution. Manual's missing on this one. Yeah, this is seems like a third-person shooter. Yeah, should be fun. Good stuff. Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. I basically have all the Ratchet and Clank games on the PS2, except for this one. The Size Matters was also on the PS2, but I do have it on the PSP, so it's still all good. Can't complain. Complete with the manual, and of course, these are the Ratchet and Clank games. Are just amazing games. Here's another great one, Daxter. Basically, they gave Daxter his own game, and it's really fun. That is the greatest hits game. I think it was a lot. I found another one, and then I swapped it out because it was in better condition. This is a really fun game, guys, too. If you guys are into those platformers, action adventure style games, definitely pick that up. Ape Escape on the Loose. This is missing a manual. Monkey Madness. Yeah. Haven't played that one. I've played the first and I think the second one. And they were just really fun games. The Ape Escape games. Here's another one, Ape Escape Academy. That's also missing a manual. Yeah. Good stuff. Parappa the Rapper. This is kind of faded on the front. It's unfaded. I did pick this up from the flea market a while back. Yeah. Really cool. Bust a Move Deluxe. These are really fun games. I like these games. Bust a Move. They're really fun. Next one. Let's see. Oh, Iron Man. I think I picked this up recently, and there that goes. Guess that's not tight enough to hold it. Should be a fun game. I hope it is. And yeah. Speaking of Iron Man, one of my favorite Marvel characters, probably my all-time favorite, or high up there, is. Don't get me wrong, I love Iron Man, but like War Machine, man, that character is just super badass. Ben 10 Protector of Earth. These Ben 10 games, as far as I know, there is a few also on the PS2, and I have checked the gameplays on them. They are really fun games, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting into those. Hopefully it's that same kind. Another sealed game, Shaolin Showdown. This is also on the PS2 as well. That's also like a cartoony type battle type game. Another one, this I got for like super cheap. I think like $4 or $5 off of eBay. Fat Princess Fistful of Cake. It looks like a top-down kind of beat 'em up style game, I think, or an action adventure. Next one is Wipeout Pure. These are just excellent racing games. What can I say? Definitely recommend them. Picked this one up also not too long ago. PacMan World Rally. For the PSP. It looks like a Mario Kart type, and that is not a bad thing. So that'll be a really fun game to play. I like more of those the goofy, cartoony type racers. Those are really fun. Oh man, this is also, I forgot about this. This is also sealed, or it looks sealed. I don't know. I don't know if that's a reseal maybe. I don't know. As far as I know, it's still brand new. Need for Speed Shift. All right, let's wrap this up. Couple more games left, and I'm done, guys. ATV Offroad Fury Pro. These are also really fun games, the ATV games. And there that goes off. Because this is probably loot, yeah. If I find a spare case, I'm going to swap that out. Because I don't like it when those fall off. There is also ATV to ATV4 on the PS2 as well. And then I think there's like different ones as well, which is like crossed with different games. But yeah, that's the one for the PSP. Here's another one. MX versus ATV. On the Edge. That's complete. And yeah, should be fun. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Let's give it a full round look all the way through. These are all my PSP games, and of course, there is a whole bunch more that I want. There are so many great games. Still looking out for more of the RPGs, more of the action adventure games. more English-friendly Japanese games if I come across them. Um, I'm still looking out for those, like I said. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, guys. Uh, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this PSP collection video. Until next time, Sam's out. Have a great day, guys.